Hey, what is up, guys? I'm Avalanche Fan 133, and welcome back to my NHL 15 Be a Pro Goalie mode. This will be the final game of my first season, game number 82, against the Chicago Blackhawks. As you can see, their records is a little bit better than ours, and they took control of the Central Division because we've been kind of slumping a bit. So this game doesn't really mean much for us two facing each other, but we kind of need to win it to keep our position in the West and keep our playoff position. Don't even know what I'm saying. But we're tied with San Jose, but we have the tiebreaker. So if we were to lose and they win, they could take third place. Same with Minnesota. But then it would depend on San Jose. So we really need to win this game. The last two slots aren't even locked down yet. Still not that great on the season this year. I have 24 games played, so that reached that goal. I've noticed one thing. I don't know if I mentioned this in previous episodes, but I believe games that I'm not starting, I'm actually being put into if, like, our starter has trouble, because I've noticed my games played go up when I haven't started the game. So I haven't started 24 games, I've just been in 24 games, and sadly I haven't played all of them. I don't know how well my goalie did or anything like that. I ended with 7 wins out of 13, or I could get 8. And I dropped down to a B- on the Calder rankings. But that's way too high. I shouldn't be that high anyways. 83% save percentage. Oh, that's terrible. Anyways, 2 games have passed since the last episode against Calgary here. I can't remember the first game. I think it might have been this Anaheim game, 4-3 loss. It's the only one I can imagine. It could have been San Jose or Edmonton, but I think it might have been Anaheim. And I know I just played Nashville. I was expecting that to be the last game of the season, or last game I get to start, and then I was just going to record the wrap-up video, but instead it's starting me in the final game of the season, and wrap-up video will be after this. So Merry Christmas, I should say. I plan to be out on Christmas, and I should have looked at the gameplay settings. A few tweaks. I bumped up the penalties up, so it's just 1 notch down from all the way up on each side. And after last game, I just kind of evened out the shot accuracy a little bit. It was giving us the little edge. I bumped down. One-timer accuracy is completely 0 on both sides. Shot accuracy, I think, is 1 on both sides, and slap shot accuracy, I think, is 2. But Nashville had 12 total shots last game. They got 2 goals, the first 2 goals of the game. I was really upset with that, but I powered through it, and they didn't score again. But 12 total shots. They missed at least 75% of their shots. The shots, there needs to be more on net, but I'm worried it's going to cause more goals. But we will see. I've evened it out. One-timer accuracy needs to be pretty low. It's a great opportunity. It's also very tough to get a one-timer off on net. And, like, defense steps up every now and then, and passes get intercepted. So I need, when they get the opportunity for a shot, they need to be able to get a shot. That pass misses Eric Johnson, and we'll slide all the way down. Anyways, I'm getting a little more confident and a little more happy with the gameplay, just accepting it with how it is and just trying to power through it. Oh, Landeskog just got drilled. I got to watch the final game before the Christmas break last night, the 23rd, the Avs and Blues, and we are on the board first. Who is that? Matt Duchene, I think, deflecting it in. But man, the Avs just completely crushed the Blues 5-0. Did not expect that. Yep, Matt Duchene, Cisco to Landeskog, and Eric Johnson. Duchene, I don't know how many goals he has, but it's got to be at least 50 by now. So many on this season. That's a good start, 1-0. We gave up the first 2 goals last game against Nashville, and then came back to win it 3-2. It's a very good game. I wish I had more shots to make the stats look a little better, but it will. Tanguay in front. Oh. Ginla couldn't swipe that on net. Shaw making some moves across. Save. Rebound gobbled up by Ginla. Worried he was going to turn that over. Alex Tanguay over to Nathan McKinnon. He's back and healthy. Oh, why'd he try to pass that? He had an empty net. Don't know what he was doing. Richards. I don't know what the status is of our injured players. I know Varlamov got injured earlier, and I don't know if he's come back. It hasn't told me that he's been cleared to play, so I don't know about that. It's dumped in by Chicago. And we move out. Jamie McGinn on the left side. Over to John Mitchell. Pass to the point. Good passing, but too much passing, and it's turned over. And it's dumped to the corner. Ooh. Ooh, good chances for Chicago right off. My small little break there. Made the saves, though. I would love to have a clean, perfect, doesn't have to be absolutely perfect first period, but not allowing anything would be great. But this is a good Chicago team that is going to take the Central Division, has already taken it, and could be very dangerous in the playoffs. We will be in the playoffs. I don't think I will be starting any games. I assume I'm not. That's why I keep talking about the season wrap-up. But, you know, there's a chance. This game is unpredictable and weird. Matt Duchene got to that first, but Duncan Keith rubbed him off the puck. Comes Versteeg. He's got some room. Shot made the save. Behind the net. Out in front, Richards got that blocked by Redmond. And we'll move up with it. Cleach. Right to the net. Nobody even checking him or anything. Had a great chance, but unable to put it by the goalie. Hayda. Try to get this out with the Chicago forecheck. Talbot will throw that in deep. Cleach will get it. Puck tipped into the slot, and the Chicago will move up with it. Hossa, very dangerous. That was about to trickle to the net, but Brad Stewart cleared it away. Cleach gets crushed. It's turned over. Taves has it. Trying to get something. Oduya got it blocked by his own man. And it's turned over again. Hossa across. And Chicago ties it with that great passing. Man, didn't expect that. We turned it over like twice, and that you can't do that. Patrick Kane with the goal. Nobody covering Kane after the turnover. Yeah, huge error. And I was not fast enough. Didn't react fast enough, and my goalie's still not as fast as I want him to be. I need to work on that speed a lot. But it's hard when you're not having very good games and not getting much experience. Gonna have to power through it. Shaw will throw that in behind the net. Chicago getting some offense going. Oh, just that passing lane just blocked up. Good defense. Daniel Briere. Pass in front for John Mitchell, and it's poke checked off his stick. And Chicago will move up again. This is a much more even game. Nashville, it felt like we were... Oh, it's loose. Oh, made the save. Nashville felt like we were dominating, but they just got a couple really good bounces in that first period to get up 2-0. I can't remember the first goal, but the second goal, it was a slapper that hit my defender and went right to a Nashville player. And he had an empty net pretty much. Chicago is offside. 2:41 left. We are even at 1. I don't know how the shots are going very much, but I know I have a few. Oduya. Move it in. Richards in front, scores. Really didn't know what to do there. I kind of froze up. They were just too many Blackhawk players moving in with.
No chance stopping that puck with the quick release. Richards lays this pass out perfectly, gets his hands in front
Some
of
good passing. We need to tighten it up a little on defense. I need to tighten it up a little. That I feel like shouldn't have happened. I just froze up there. I don't know. Got to shake it off and power through it just like last game. A Ginla shot in close. And it stopped. 6-1 Chicago leading in faceoffs. We need to turn that around. McKinnon on the draw. He loses that. Patrick Kane will move up. Don't like to see him. Marian Hossa to Kane. Good move. Scores. Just beat my goalie through the 5-hole. Nothing I myself could have done about that one. It's out at the top of my crease.
Kane's quick flick of the wrist put this puck in from the high slot.
Just one of those goals that just went in. Patrick Kane with his second goal of this first period. And this is the Chicago, that dangerous Chicago team. We need to bounce back. Don't know if we'll have enough time to do anything here in the end of the first period. Chicago has control of it now. And they'll dump it in. They'll be happy going to the break 3-1. We will not be. Almost picked off. Landeskog, one last chance, doesn't even shoot it. 3-1 after the first. It started off well and then just mainly that last goal. Man, just sucks. But I got to remember, I didn't have anything really to do with that. I feel like I'm playing pretty well, but I got to stop goals that I know I could have stopped. That is the key. First goal, not that bad. Second goal, I feel like I should have stopped. Third goal, just, I don't know what to think of. It's picked off by Taves. We're going to get some shots. Going to have to try. They're likely going to get some really good chances still. So we got to refocus. Marian Hossa with it, getting pinned by Matt Duchesne. And the Blackhawks will move up. Trying to move in. Good defensive play. Just checking him. Gotta be very... I can't think of the word. Just very good with the puck in our own end and not turn it over. O'Reilly, pass to the point. Matt Duchesne somehow scores. I don't know how that went in, but wow. See the replay. Duchesne assists go to Eric Johnson, and was that Ryan O'Reilly, I think? I still didn't see where that went. Did it go off his pad and just skip up into the top shelf? I don't know. But it's 3-2 now. It's Matt Duchesne's marker, his second. So he has 2. And Kane has 2. This is turning into a shootout, already 3-2. I don't like that. Trying to get that puck for Stieg hanging on to it. McKinnon after him, but good patience with the puck, and Chicago will move up. Brandon Saad, save on the blocker. Brad Stewart, good job with the puck, not turning it over. Tanguay across to Iginla and back. Nathan McKinnon trying to drive the net. Over to Tanguay, shot saved. And that's kicked along. Oduya. Look for options, and he'll get that to Saad. Saad moving in. Oh, just poke checked away from him. I moved over to my left too much. That could have been very dangerous. Jamie McGinn shot saved. In after the rebound. John Mitchell save almost just popped back into the net off the goalie. Good pressure here. John Mitchell to the point. Shot save off of Barry. And Bickle will move up.
It's a 3-on-2. How will they defend this?
Shot save. Had some room on that blocker side, but my goalie made the save. Pinning him, trying to get the puck, but he got it to Kruger. Oh, slowed up and almost trickled on net. Eric Johnson will move up, pass all the way to Redmond. Don't know what he's doing so deep in. Bordelot had a little bit of room. Good shot, saved. Talbot over to Cleach. Pass back. In front, but denied. Good defensive play. And Chicago moves up with it again. Smith. Oh, that one just deflected up high. Good fight for it. Oh, okay. Covered it. Just slid in front of that to stop it. I'm glad my goalie covered it. Got 9 saves. 3 shots from the total from last game. Turned over. Patrick Kane with it getting pinned. We got control. Don't need any more turnovers. O'Reilly got it out to center, but turned over again. But you get it back. Landeskog over to Duchesne. Oh, heavy shot stopped. Duchesne across back. Oh, what a save!
You talk about scrambling mode. What a save!
What? Wow, Ranta just denying. I don't know who it was at the end of that. Landeskog? It was. Wow. If you had just slid it in behind the post, right beside that left post, you could have had an easier shot at it, but I'm sure you didn't expect that. Oh, good shot again. We're getting some great chances to tie this game. But Chicago again moves up, but good defensive play. Just poked away. Landeskog just denied. He's got to be hungry to try to get that goal that was robbed from him. Bickle. Cross, didn't see where that was going, but made the save. 5:26 left here in the second. We've evened up the face-offs a little bit more, but Chicago wins that one. McGinn picks that off and skates up the left side with it. Moving in. Ah, just had that knifed away from him. Seabrook over to Saad. Saad enters the right side, gets checked off the puck by Eric Johnson, and Johnson turns it over. Pass misses its mark, though. Barry up to Briere. It's kind of confusing, Barry and Briere. Gotta look at those names. Oh, great save again. Ranta is having a great game so far. But you gotta look at Barry and Briere closely. Make sure don't mix them up sometimes. O'Reilly entering the right side, dumps it to the left side. Landeskog after it. Seabrook gets it first. Fight for it. Keith hangs on to it. And Smith enter our zone and get crushed. Great hit by Hayda. Matt Duchesne, Bordelot, and Cleach all alone in top score. 3-0. And we tie it up after that terrible change by the Blackhawks. I've never seen that before. Cleach gets the marker. Almost a huge stop for Ranta and just denied. But the rebound. Terrible mistake by the Blackhawks, and we're tied at 3. Duchesne gets in on that one too, so he has 3 points. He has been huge. Bordelot, I think he entered this game with 95 points. So 2 more, and he could have 100 points on the season. Which would be amazing, but that'd be something else getting a 5-point game. Kane. Oh, what a deke! And he shot it wide. Caves over. It's blocked. Oh. Lucked out with that block. Oh, man, and the pass across just skipped over a stick, I think. Chicago is really pushing for that lead again. But we will enter the third 3-3. This is a great game here. I wish it wasn't this high of scoring. Wish it was more like 1-1 or 2-2, but all my goal is to win right now. And that's icing right off the bat. Can't skip this. 19:42 left. Matt Duchesne on the draw, barely into this third period. Back to the point. Chicago had control. Eric Johnson got it and kicks it to the left side. Barry back to Johnson. And it's turned over for Stieg. Tried to get that in behind. Don't know where that went. It's too much bouncing for anybody to control. Landeskog. Over to Barry. Slapper gets blocked by Seabrook. Seabrook back the other way. Across the side. Into the slot. Hit a man. And we'll move back the other way with it. O'Reilly making some moves. Shot saved. Brandon Saad will move up. Looks like they're doing a line change, and he'll throw it in behind the net. Good quick passes out, and we'll dump it in. Probably doing a line change ourselves. I can see Taves out there. Hossa, there's Kane. Very dangerous line. Hossa, oh, left pad save. Didn't expect it on that side. Save, rebound, another save. Some great chances for this top line for Chicago. Oh, I was expecting that. A little slower than I wanted to be, but I did react to it. Some great saves in that sequence, stopping Chicago from taking the lead again. John Mitchell loses the faceoff. Letty, slapper on, saved, and covered. We'll do the face-off again. Whew. I like to get a lot of those shots and to be good and stop them. So, we win it this time. Jamie McGinn will move up the left with it. He's had a few good shots. Gets that poked away from him, though, and Chicago has control. Our forecheck in after it. And we got control. McGinn had some room past it. Oh. Just not able to handle that pass. See that a lot in this game type, and I like that. Kruger. Pass to the slot. Shaw had just great position to shoot that, and he did, but my glove was just too fast. I don't like us backing up like that. I don't know if that was a 3-on-2 or what, but great chance. We won that draw. Got the fourth line out there. Cleach will send that to the left side. Talbot in after it. Seabrook gets to it first. Fight for it. Bordelot gets it. Back to the point. Hayda across. And saved by Ranta. And the Chicago Blackhawks are offside. 10:45 left. Still tied at 3. It's a battle of two just really good teams this season. Possible playoff series, too. Dumped in behind the net. Huge hit for Eric Johnson. Tell you what, he's been playing really well for the real-life Avs this season. Got 9 goals on the season now. It's ridiculous. So that's good to see. They got this first line back out there. I don't like that. And they're offside again. With 9:02 left. Who's that? Nathan McKinnon on the draw. He wins it. And Tanguay will enter in offside. Get a face-off on their side of the net now. Chicago's barely got the edge in face-offs. They win that one. Seabrook will skate back into his own end.
Controlled through the middle to Regan.
Oh, another huge hit. I love my defense stepping up and playing out those hits. But I just don't want them to miss one. Pass gets knifed away. Stewart to Tanguay. Over to Iginla. Oh, in the slot for McKinnon. Oh. Some great chances, but denied. This could go to overtime, but with how both teams have been in this third, I don't expect it. I think somebody's, unless 2 goals are scored, or somebody takes a lead and somebody ties it right back up, and we will get our first power play of the game. It's the first penalty of the game, despite I've raised the penalties up another notch.
This is a tough call. He was trying to play.
I feel like having more penalties will, 1, have more shots, and 2, extend the games a little longer. Duchesne wins that huge draw. Barry shot right on, saved. And Chicago will clear that down. Just going to let that roll to the corner. Popped up in the air for a second. Landeskog. Got Duchesne on his left. Pass to O'Reilly. Just missed. Very slow-moving shot. Landeskog trying to jam it in. Stopped twice. Hjalmarsson will send it down. 40 seconds left on this power play. Had some good chances, not great. Not a lot of pressure, and Barry lost that against me in a cover. If I would have had more time, I would have passed it out, but down to 26 seconds left in the power play. Good win on the draw. Ryan O'Reilly. He gets that jabbed away. And that will end the penalty. Good PK for Chicago. O'Reilly moving up. Got a little bit of room. Got a guy right against him. Oh, good shot by John Mitchell, saved. Chicago will move up now. That #1 line, Taves. Good move around his man, but shot it right away and made the save. Oh, right up against. Are you serious? Oh, come on. Holding the post. My goalie went down to grab it, so I let go. And Taves gets an easy goal.
And so this has got to be a great shot because from my angle there doesn't look like a lot of net even with the
That's why I hate the goalie covering in these games. It's so bad. They don't know what they're doing. And Chicago with the lead with 2:08 left. Jonathan Taves, Kane gets an assist to keep up his points in this game. Versteeg with some good moves, but too many guys to get by. Talbot into the offensive end. Eric Johnson, the shot saved. Fight for it in front. Ranta finally covers. 57.1 seconds left. I don't think I wouldn't count us out. I think we got a good chance to tie this with how this game has gone. Oh, loose in front. Chicago now move up with it. We need control of that puck. For the Bickle. Sensitivity kicked in there. Don't know why the whistle wasn't sooner. And it slid way over to my left. I don't know what necessarily does that and what, if there's anything I can do to improve that, like up my goalie's breakaway or something. I don't know. But every now and then, just get really fast on one-on-one situations. I'm off to the bench. Oh, good chance there. Stopped. Landeskog. Good pressure here. Don't know how much time, about 20 seconds. Oh! Don't know what happened there, if it was stopped or if it went wide. Taves will move that up and get the empty netter. Hard-fought, well-fought game. Had some disappointing goals go in. Kane again with another point. Well, that's disappointing. But I'm glad we were in it. And I just wish that last goal hadn't happened. Not the empty netter, but the game-winning goal. I don't know if I'm pulled, but yeah, I am. I have to kind of get off. And Chicago will take it 5-3. Kind of the story of the season there. Just had some bad goals go in and had a pretty solid game. There's the game winner. I think I might end up disabling that auto cover again. Just so at least if I hit Y, then it's my fault. Not just some random computer's fault. But usually are we home? I think we were. Yes. Usually the auto cover has a good idea when to cover it. I just don't cover at all because it just always turns out bad. Not great numbers, only 22 shots, but man, did Chicago have a lot of chances. So hopefully next season will be a lot better and we will enter the playoffs with a loss, but hopefully nobody else wins. Just remember, we needed to win that to get, or to keep the third spot. So that could be bad. We could get passed by 2 teams. So I don't want to do a lot. Let's see if that actually played the other games. No, it did not. Let's do the simulate day. I don't expect again to be starting in the playoffs. I will be simulating the playoffs if I'm not through the wrap-up video. And if by any chance it says, okay, Yanaheda is cleared. If it says I'm starting a game, then that will be interrupted in the wrap-up video. Or something or another, I don't know. Okay, let's see if everybody else played yet. Minnesota did not win. St. Louis took that last spot, or one of the last spots. 7th spot. I did not say that. Stop listening. Should really disconnect that when I'm recording. Did anything sound like... I can't say the words. Anyways, back to this. San Jose did win to take... Or no, I think they had an overtime loss. So San Jose had an overtime loss to take the 3rd spot. And we will be in the 4th spot, which will mean we're facing Minnesota. A rematch of last year's playoffs. And that's what the West looks like. We'll just, whoops, not entire league. Take a quick peek at the East. That's the East. Detroit took first. Wow. The Rangers, Bruins, Penguins, Lightning, Capitals, Flyers, and Islanders. And we'll look at my goals for the season. Did not get my 8th win. Did not have a great season. But it was a very limited games played this season. And those are my final stats. 25 games played, 7 wins. Wish my wins were a little higher. Also, I had to tweak a lot of gameplay settings. So, you know, I'm just looking forward to next season. Fresh start. We'll see how that goes. Anyways, I think that'll about do it. I will be doing my season wrap-up video next, unless I start a playoff game or start the playoffs. So we'll see about that. I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. And I'm Avalanche Fan 133, and I will talk to you guys later.